This video is about relations and functions. Recently, I got a suggestion to make videos on relation and functions, so the video is here. First of all, thanks for commenting. I really like those comments in which you people tell me to make videos on different topic of maths. So if you also want to suggest me videos, click this card right up here and go to the video where you can suggest me videos. And this video will explain every basic stuff you need to know before starting relations and functions. So first of all, before starting relations and functions, you need to know some basic stuff. For example, a set. What is a set? This video will cover everything you need to know for relations and function, and also if you have a test or something for relations and function, watch this video till end, because this video will be very beneficial for you, because this video is gonna make the base of your this topic. So what is a set? A set is in math basically a collection of elements. Basically in math, a collection of elements. For example, now this is gonna show you the notation of set. So this is wrote in this way, and the elements are separated by commas. For example, this set can be named P. Now another example like this. Now this set can be named Q. These both sets have a basic order. So these are ordered pairs. So this is another thing which is ordered pairs, and something else which is this is a empty set. For example, R. This is an empty set. For example, the students which study in both +1 and +2 simultaneously. There is no such thing, so this set is empty. And another thing, for example, here is a set S which is 2, 3. Now in this set there is 2 and 3 already, and this set is just contains elements of this set. So this set is a subset of Q. For example, these elements are just extracted version of this set. So a subset is another thing which you need to know before starting relation and function, and this is everything you need to know before starting relations and functions. So now let's jump into the topic of relations and functions. Now let us consider these two sets which are P and Q. P contains this and Q contains this. Now what we are going to do to understand what is a relation, we are gonna take a Cartesian product of this thing. Now what is a Cartesian product? It's really easy. Just this. Now here this becomes this multiply by this. So A comma apple, A comma banana, and A comma carrot, and this then with this and then with this. This is a Cartesian product. So I have done the Cartesian product, and this comes up like this. For example, I have told you this become with then with this, then with this, and then again. It's simple multiplication type thing, everything like that. First this came. So now you can see that this is a bigger set of small different sets. So a set can also be a collection of different sets. So for example, A apple, A banana, A carrot, B apple, B banana, B carrot, C apple, C banana, C carrot. So now this is another thing. Now we are just about to reach what are relations with this amazing thing. Now what we are gonna do is make a relation which is R, which is a set. For example, X, Y, and X, this thing X is the first letter of the name Y, and another thing, X belongs to P and y belongs to q. So this is another way of writing a set, and there is a set which is a relation xy such that x is the first letter of. Now we have to take a subset out of this where x is the first letter of y. For example, this, and this. So now let's obtain this thing. Now this set is obtained, that is a apple, b banana and c carrot. So this is a relation from that set to this set. This set, a relation is also a set here, and this tells us that the x should relate to this one with the first letter same. So now let's write the definition and then understand it from our example. So the definition is this. So this is the definition of relation, and now you are gonna understand it very easily from the example and the thing which I told you at the start. Now you are gonna understand what is relation to your whole life. So listen very carefully, this is really gonna be interesting. So listen with me and come also try to see from my perspective what I'm gonna say. So a relation R, this is the relation R from a non-empty set A. Here the set A is B and this set is non-empty. That's why I told you the non-empty set, that this contains some elements. Non-empty set A to a non-empty set B. Here B set is Q and it is also non-empty, is a subset of the Cartesian product A cross B. This R thing in here is a subset, that means it is extracted from the Cartesian product of A cross B, right? From the Cartesian product of P and Q. We multiplied these two and took and extracted this from the Cartesian product. The subset is described. Now this subset, how we extracted this, is described by describing a relationship. We described a relationship that this should be same between the first element and the second element of ordered pair. Ordered pair in A and B, that means the pairs are ordered in a specific order, and we described a relationship and extracted this thing, and this is a relation, and this is basically the definition of relation, and this is what you have to write when you are asked in the test or exam that what is a relation. So I hope you understood what is a relation. A relation is just a extracted subset of the Cartesian product of these two. Now the relation is between this and this, and it is extracted from the Cartesian product of these two sets. Now what is a function? Now if you understood what is a relation, now function is just a piece of cake for you. So a function, let me write the definition first in here. Now a function is also a relation. So a function is a relation f. Now function is, yes, basically represented as f, that is f of x. I will write f in here, f of x in here, so that this becomes more elaborated. F from a set A to a set B, right? Like we gone from P to Q, we derived a relation. So a set A to set B is said to be a function. That a relation f, we call it f now, not R, is said to be a function from set A to set B if every element of set A share 1. That means every element of set A, that means if there are 1, 2, 3, there should be a image, one image. Now for example, we wrote a apple in the previous one, so this apple is the image of A. The second element is always known as the image of the first element, so should share only one image. One, that means for example 1 has 4, 5, 6, 1 has 4, 2 has 5 and 3 has 6. So element of A should have one image in set B and only one image. For example, 1 should not go with 5 and also with 6, and 2 with this, and 3 with this, and this. So this is a function. That means a function is also a relation from set A to set B, such that every element of set A share one and only one image in set B. For example, let us take an example. Here is a function. Now it's called a function x square. Now let us take a look from diagram. So let us put 2 in x. So 2 square is 4. Now let us put 3 in x. So 3 square is 9. And let us put 4 in x, and 4 square is 16. Now let us see what are the images of these elements in here. So 2 has the image 4, 3 has the image 9, and 4 has the image 16. So now that is why this is called a function, because every element in set A will have one and only one image in set B. So this is a function. So now let's write it in another form. Now this is what we got. 2 had the image 4, 3 had the image 9, and 4 had the image 16. I wrote this in this way to tell you two which are very important definitions. Now these first elements of a relation, I will call it a relation, not a function, because a function is also a relation. So of a relation are known as the domain of the relation, and these second elements are known as the range of the relation, and this range is also known as co-domain. Now this was also important, that's why I told you. Now everything you need to know about the basics, now that is the foundation of relation and function, is complete. You know what are relations, you know what are functions, and now I think there is, whenever somebody will say relation, you will have an image in your mind that this is a relation and this is a function. Now function is also a relation, but a specific one, and with this and this, and also domain and range, what is a Cartesian product, and the definition. Now you don't have to memorize anything, the definition will automatically come if you know what are these things and understood this video perfectly. So thanks for watching this video, and always remember that math is everything.